Hello, I am Jessica Emery. Welcome back to my channel. I was just sitting out here in this gorgeous, gorgeous sunshine, and I was thinking about my morning, and I took my daughter this morning to a doctor's appointment just for like her annual check, and I had never been to this practice before, and I was pretty mind blown when I walked in at like the billions of charts they had that were still paper, and the fact they still had pamphlets and all this kind of stuff that just seemed so incredibly dated to me, because over 18 years ago when I started my private practice, I was digital. So, and created such an incredible experience for my patients. I still do that now with my clients. Like, I am all about like the Ritz-Carlton experience, right? But what was just dropping into my space, just because my entire brain was spinning of like how it wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much just to warm up that environment for guests, right? And for the patients, the people coming in, and the team that works there. And I was like, oh my gosh, they are working here like in this like box all day every day. And because it wasn't insulated, like it didn't have carpets thrown down or anything, when the nurse was talking to the doctor outside of the door, and I had talked to her about some dentistry for her son, again, some things, she's like, they never said any of that to me. Like, they never even gave me any of those options. I'm like, this is why it's so important to explore second opinions sometimes, and then literally go with your heart, with your intuition. It's never about money, right? It's like a facelift. Your mouth is like a car that you are driving, like a luxury vehicle. Everything has to like match, line up, be perfect. Anyway, her son was born with missing, I believe it was like 14 of his teeth. And so we had gotten into a big conversation. But anyway, the doctor and she started having a conversation outside the door, and I could literally hear every single word. And I was just thinking, what in the heck? Anyway, I digress. This is not my point today. My point is that I was just thinking about the young women that were there, and the experience, because I was having a conversation with my husband, because we went so I could test drive a vehicle today that I thought I would fall in love with, and it's amazing I didn't. But I love this about me and my intuition, is that when I know, and it's like an F yes, and when I know it's a no, and I'm not attached to it. So that was fantastic. But I was talking to him about like this morning, and he was like, Jess, like, why does this get to you? And I'm like, I don't know. Just actually, I do know. I know because I know what the possibilities are. And I know that it doesn't take much to change things at all. But what I have to tap down into is that people don't know what they don't know. So it's kind of like, even like going to Europe, for example, right? I'm so forever grateful that my parents took me to Europe several times as a kid. So I know what that's like. And wow, like wow, right? Like, my kids have already been there. It's another world. And when you come back here, you're like, what? But there's so much life to be had. There are so many experiences to try on. And my point today with this video is, a lot of you don't know what you don't know, because you were raised one way, you know, and maybe you've been sheltered, you know, maybe you have no desire to ever experience a Ritz-Carlton hotel or carry a Chanel handbag, or, you know, that life of luxury is not for everybody, and that's so okay. But even in business, your business is for other people. And so for me, even if you don't desire those things, I feel like you should create an experience for other people, and they're paying you too, right? In business. But if you don't know what you don't know, my words to you are to try it on, do different things that are, you know, uncomfortable, and just when you see things that feel like they are out of reach, you know, I want you to think about this. I I'm sure so many of you have said that is not possible for me, right? Like, you see something and you're like, I could never do that or never have that. Why not? Why not? Then your mind goes to, I don't have the money, I'm not worthy, Again, it's your head, it's your ego, it's your programming, because someone else told you way back when things were too much or whatever. You can flip everything on its head right now because you design your life. Everything you desire is possible. There are unlimited possibilities. You have unlimited potential. All you have to do is say yes to yourself. And yes to yourself does mean investing in yourself, being on your edge, spending money to make money. People that pay attention. If you ever want to make money in your business, you need to learn to spend money that makes you uncomfortable, because you're going to be asking people for that kind of money that's going to make them uncomfortable. You need to know what that feels like and feel into that. But the online space is completely open. Open is an open playground. And your wisdom is completely yours. And it is unique to you. And it's not like anyone else. So you can take that online. And this is where there is unlimited potential monetarily to, like, there's no cap on what your income can be, because you're using your imagination to create things. Now, if your ego now is saying, oh, but I don't know how, and this is when you invest in a mentor or a program to teach you the things. You do the things, the steps, you follow the formula. And like I said, you have mentorship, someone that's cheering you on, like connecting you to the right people, because there is power in proximity. And before you know it, you've got a banging, booming business. And life gets to be so free. And then you get to like put the beautiful pool in and, hop on a jet to go wherever you desire and buy the handbag. Whatever it is that you want. We all have different, desires and wants and all of those things. And that's what makes it beautiful. But whatever those things are that you want for yourself and or your kids. And by the way, like for our kids, yes, but I also want you to dig into, what do you desire? If you're like, oh, I'm just doing it for my kids. No, what do you want? What do you desire? You deserve it. You deserve all of it. So if you are in a job that's like this morning, like a clinical setting, like I was in a private practice, but it was stunning. It was beautiful. It had chandeliers and oriental rugs. And that practice was the most beautiful practice like ever. I created it according, like, from my imagination. But if you're working in an environment, let's put it this way, that doesn't light your heart on fire, your soul on fire, if you're not excited every day, where you're like happy and you're getting ideas and kind of just downloads and you're meeting incredible people, then I would absolutely say to explore. It's not like, and then people stay safe because it's like, oh, it's a paycheck and I'm just going to stay safe and this is what my degree is, so this is what I should do. No. This is your movie right now. This is your dream that you are writing, you are creating, you are the author, the director. What is it that you want for your life? I want you to create this vision. I want you to write it down and then freaking decide, take action, make that investment and step into it. Step into it. Do not waste another second, another moment of time, because it's literally right in front of you. You have already created it in thought, in the quantum field. It literally is inches, steps away from you. And it could, like I said, the minute you say yes to yourself, you get that much closer to it. You raise your, vibration, you get closer to it. You are grateful for what you have right now, but you are moving towards something that is bigger and better, and you are expanding. And that is what we are here to do, is to expand, to take up more space and to impact more humans. And when you do that, everything else will follow. So what is it that you want to do? Because again, we're here to grow. So whatever you're doing right now, either you want to definitely either do something within that. I mean, this is why, like, do you want to take what you're doing right now and move into the online space and coach on that? Is there one part of what you do right now that you're really good at, that you really love? And maybe you've invented something like really cool, like I don't know, any kind of, I was just thinking about EFT, I was just talking to a client about that the other day. It could be anything that you have done yourself that has worked for you that you could help someone else with. Really, that's what this is all about, you guys. Anything that you desire and you love, it is your lit up frequency and vibration that's going to call in your soul tribe. Your soul tribe is already out there. They are looking for you. But if you don't start, you're going to stay in the same stagnant place. So, like this morning, like I said, when I walked into that office, it felt so dense to me. I was like get me out of here. Because it was so hard to see that they are so stuck there. They don't know they're stuck, but I see it because I'm like, there's so much potential, not only here, but for them and for the patients and for everybody. So this is my point. Anyway, I'm going to end it right here. Go after your dreams, tap into your heart, into your intuition. What do you want? Create that dream and that vision. Freaking A, and go after it.